Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today I'm going to be doing a PR unboxing with Born Pretty. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So today what I have for you guys are some jelly nude gels from Born Pretty. I am an affiliate with them, so I will leave a link in the description box below, as well as my discount code IsmsByJBM. And here we have JN60. This is a milky white with some iridescent flecks in it. Super pretty. Next, we have another jelly nude gel. JN64, and this one's going to be the same as before. It's like a little pink color, and it also has some iridescent flecks in it as well. And I love this color. This color I can see put on by itself. It's a nice blush color. And this one here is Jelly Nude Gel JN70. And this one is super spectacular. It's like an orange, a very translucent orange, but it's got that reflective glitter in there. And you can see it's just reflecting off all that light. I love this one as well. And the next one that we have is Jelly Nude Gel JN72. And this one's going to be, it's like a hot pink. I'm not too sure if this camera is going to pick it up. I know when I did my live, it didn't. But this is actually it comes on the nail as like a highlighter pink. I know right now it comes looking orangey like this with some reflective glitter in there. But it's really a hot pink. I love it. The next one that we have here is Jelly Nude Gel JN73. This is one of my favorites. It's a greenish color, more on the darker side. When you put it on though, it does go on transparent. I think if you put like 2 coats, you'd get it that dark as you see on the brush there. Okay, so to do today's design, I thought it would be so fitting to do a stained glass design. Not in this PR package today. I am using Born Pretty's metallic paint gel, MD01 Alchemist, and it's this real pretty, like goldish brass colored metallic gel. And I'm going to use this throughout the whole nail set today, you guys, and I'm going to draw up right now I'm drawing up a flower. We're going to make it kind of look like stained glass on each nail. So of course when I'm doing this, I'm just concerned that the paint gel is going to level off. So while I have it all nice and prominent, these strokes here, I'm just going to be using my LED or UV, I don't know actually what it is. I think it's an LED wand. And I'm just going to cure these pieces one by one. Just so that it doesn't move. After I finish laying this all out, I am going to stick the whole nail under a lamp just so that everything is cured, not just on the surface, but as well as inside those lines that I'm making. You want to make sure that you cure every bit and piece of gel that you are putting onto these nails because they are going on somebody. And if it's not cured all the way, they could have some reaction to it because it could come off, rub off the skin, or just the fact that it's not cured. The liquid is just rolling around and radiating off whatever it does. But yeah, so I'm just trying to make pieces of a rose, add some leaves. I was a little bit worried about how this was going to turn out because I'm so used to doing the image all in one shot and not flash cured after every stroke. So I was concerned that what if I mess up? You know, I guess I figured I would just start all over on a new nail, but luckily I didn't have to start over on any of these nails that we're doing today. And I know that this is very extensive, but with stained glass, if you've ever seen it done or tried it once ever, it does take a lot of work just to get the pieces to shape, to line the pieces with the kind of metal frame, and then to like prepare it to solder, and then the fact that you have to like solder it. It's just a lot of work. So I commend people that do stained glass as a hobby or for a living. But yeah, so I'll just pop in whenever I need to, and I'll play some tunes for you guys while we speed up this process, and hopefully you'll end up liking the end result. One nail down. While that cures, I am going to be starting with this next nail here. And I did kind of come up with a design for this. So on this nail, I'm going to write down the letter P for pretty. And again, we are doing this in the style of stained glass. And it's easy doing straight lines like this in terms of the design, but thinking about how I should form the round parts of the P, I wasn't too sure. Do I do it boxy? Do I do it curved? You know, I didn't want it to look silly, but I did want it to stick to the whole stained glass theme. But I think I ended up doing a good job on this. I did end up making it kind of like a curve rather than have it boxy. So we'll see what it ends up looking like later. While letting that one cure, I'm going to do this next nail, and I'm going to put the letter B, of course, on here for born. So now we have born pretty, and we have that rose. And again, the B has two curved humps to make this letter, and I really kind of, it was a different animal now. Like, I wasn't sure how I was going to connect the two humps together. So I did have some Google images help me with these letters. But all in all, I think it came out all right. letting that nail cure. So now for this next nail, I always have my ring fingernails to be the accent nail, and I really wasn't too sure what I was going to do with this. I didn't know if I was going to want to add some rhinestones, but I figured, you know what, let's just make this 100% stained glass. So I'm just going to drop a heart and make that into a stained glass design. And that's pretty much it for this nail. I can't wait to end up coloring the designs that I'm making today, because I think ultimately, like right now, we're just seeing the bare bones, if you will. And once we start adding those jelly nude colors, it'll all come to life, and I think it'll start putting the pieces together and looking great. And finally, letting that one cure. So on this last nail, I honestly didn't know what I was going to put on there. So I figured I'd put on my logo. So I'm just going to drop my treble clef here. And that's going to be it for this nail. And then we'll move on to the fun part, which is coloring. For the first color, we're going to use JN70. This is that translucent orange one with that really pretty reflective glitter in there. So on this rose, I'm just going to select certain petals to color in. And before I switch colors, I am just going to move on to the next nails and still use this color JN70. Because right now I put a dab of the gel polish on a palette that I'm using here with my detail brush. I am flash curing in between just so that I can set that gel in place and that it doesn't level off, because these gels are a little bit runny. But yeah, rather than have too many colors on the palette at once and have it run all over the place, I am just using this one color at the moment, and then we'll switch out to the next one. The next color I'm going to use now is JN64. It's that blush pinkish color with the iridescent flecks in it. And again, I'm just selecting a few petals to make this that color, and then I'm going to be moving on to the other nails and find pieces of those nails to color, and then we're going to move on to the next one. Here I am using JN73, that is that translucent green, and like I said, I'm kind of puddling these a little thick so that I can get that nice beautiful rich color. I feel if you were to use the brush and do like a one coater, the color is going to vary very differently. It's going to look very differently. I did swatch these in my live, so as you know, we saw there that it came on looking different depending on how many coats that you did, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, again, this color isn't used as much in the design, but we are going to move on to the next nails that need this color, and then we'll move on to the next one. Next color we're going to be using is JN60. This is that milky white with the iridescent flecks in it. I thought this one was super pretty, so I thought that this color should be in the background for this rose design. And again, I'm going to pick moments in the other nails to color with this JN60, and then we'll move on to I believe the last one that we have. Okay, you guys, I totally had paused recording and forgot to unpause. I did the thumbnail, but this color is JN72, and this is that highlighter pink. So like we saw, it did come out like orangey, but you kind of can see through the light that it is more of a highlighter pink than an orange, which is really perfect because this is kind of like a Valentine's Day set. So I'm really glad that we have some sort of pinkish color like in your face pink. But yeah, so I'm gonna use this color to pretty much border up each one of these nails. I picked this to be the border because it's so pretty as a transparent color. It's got that reflective glitter in it. I just thought when I swatched it in the live, it looks so pretty on its own. And you have to put a light layer. Now, I put on a thick layer in the live, and it did come out kind of like, obviously not as translucent as you see here, but with those reflective glitters, it made it look bumpy. So just be mindful of that. In fact, you should probably just check that live because there were 3 polishes that did come out a little gritty if that's not what you're looking for. Of course, you could always put just clear nail polish, clear gel polish over it, or cap it with acrylic, gel, what have you, and you wouldn't see those bumps. But just letting you know, you guys, that it is there because of those glitters. So I'm just going to let this continue, and we are going to top coat it. I do have a Born Pretty top coat that I'm going to be using on here. So everything that I have been using, again, is from Born Pretty. And we will be popping back in for the end result. So here is the end result, you guys, for my stained glass Valentine's Day nails using Born Pretty products. Again, I am an affiliate with Born Pretty, so I'll be leaving my link in the description box below, along with my discount code IsmsByJBM. But here's the final look with the nails on. I love how these turned out. It's so stained glass. It's too perfect. I was shocked. But yeah, we have our rose nail, the BP nails, the heart nail, and of course my logo I had to throw in here. Let's take a close-up look at what we have going on. It's just, and that framing job that I did. It just completes the whole look. I'm just truly amazed. Thank you so much, Born Pretty, for allowing me to be able to review your products for all this time. I always enjoy working with you and hope to work with you in the future. And here's a picture of the nails. Thank you so much for joining, you guys. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.